What is up, everybody? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is Thursday, May 30th. Time for another Command This weekly live stream. Thank you for tuning in with us. This is episode 273 for your boys. We're calling this post June 1 fun. June 1 fun. As you know, we got a lot of cuts coming up post June 1st. Dev seems to think we're going to find a starting left tackle here. So we're going to talk about it. But yes, fellas, how is your week going so far? I'm joined by my awesome co-host, Phil Credible to my right, your left, and Mr. Dev over yonder, blurring out on us. But what's good, fellas? And for the record, Phil is on a brand new camera. Look at that. That shit is dope. We love it.
I don't want to ever hear anyone talk shit about Androids anymore. This is the selfie cam on my Ultra 22.
We swear Phil does not normally film in a closet. Okay, we promise. We promise.
So this is how it's gonna be. I'm trying to get everything prepared so we can start doing additional live streams. So I could be the next star on Twitch or something. You know what I mean?
Yep. What's up, Dev? How you doing, man?
Dodging tornadoes and rocking over in Coke Zeros.
Nice. Coke Zero's where it's at, man.
Yeah.
You get most of the flavor and none of the calories and none of the sugar.
You know what's good? Coke Zero Cherry. It's good.
I don't like cherry flavoring.
Oh, you don't? I can't drink.
I like vanilla Coke though. Do they have a vanilla Coke Zero? I would think not.
I don't know. I don't drink soda that often. But when I do, I try to find the.
I'm not even drinking it for diabetes reasons or anything. I just like the taste of it better than Coke. Honestly.
See, I drink wild cherry Pepsi Zero.
Oh yeah, good one.
The cherry. I like cherry sodas. It's like I have cherry Dr Pepper.
Y'all like root beer,
bro? Yeah, I got the cherry. I got the Dr Pepper and cream soda, zero sugar as well.
You do a top 5 pop. Pop soda or
soda. Look, that's an easy one. Baja Blast wins every time.
Baja Blast is up there, man. This is probably number one. Ice cold Baja Blast from Taco Bell, like a fountain drink Baja Blast, probably beating everything. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, is that like the turquoise, like the?
Yeah. It's like you can only get a taco. I think now you can get it in containers, but for a long time you're gonna get it for.
Yeah.
Why are we doing? We gotta do a top 5 pops though.
Top 5 pop. We shall do it. What's up, Ryan? Said, what's up, you boys? Thank you. Ryan was first in the chat. Usually it's Yam. You beat Yam tonight, which is kind of cool. Phil Bullock. What's up, Phil? Thank you for joining us, man. Phil hit me up earlier. Said, what's up? Appreciate you popping in tonight, brother. Tia. What's up, Tia? Thank you for tuning in as always. Tia in the house. Big B, Brandon Cole into his house. What's up, Brandon? How are you? Hope you are doing well on this fine Thursday evening here. I'm in the DMV. Phil's in the I don't know what you call it, Southern Virginia. What do you call that? Shenandoah Valley.
I'm in the beating heart of VA.
Cheers to that. And Dev joining us from the Bluegrass State. I don't even know if that's right. Tornado Alley. Tornado Alley is like Kansas though, right? Or Oklahoma?
No, he is on the eastern edge of Tornado Alley.
Yeah, we're right on it.
We got
earthquakes. There's an earthquake in California. We feel it here because we're on the San Andreas Fault also.
Dang.
Fault. Actually, I think it's not fault.
Vault. You watch too much Fallout.
Mammoth Cave system. I'm right on it. The house is built on top of Mammoth Cave, big dog. We're right here.
For real.
This whole area is Mammoth Cave, man. You can go in a cave here and end up in the next town over. You can take a boat. They got a tour. You can take a boat through like canoes and shit. Like my soon-to-be stepkids and my fiance, they've done it. I'm black. I'm not doing that dumb shit, niggas. There's a ton of ways niggas can die, and in a canoe in a cave is not gonna be one of them. In fact, I dare one of you to find a black caveman. Those don't exist. You've never seen a black caveman. Them motherfuckers ain't that stupid as living in no fucking cave, dog.
Yeah. I mean, well, yeah. You see those people, and you're like, "What are you doing?" Like, life is already risky enough a lot. Not to be superstitious, or whatever, but there's just some dumb shit people.
There's something better than niggas' DNA that says don't.
Yeah,
like there's no black Batman. Nobody's crying. They got on TV. Everyone's like, make a black Superman. No one has said make a black Batman, bro. Nobody wants to see.
They did.
Be in no caves.
They did.
And shit.
They did a black Batman.
Yeah, but that's only for the radio and shit, or for the voice thing. They ain't.
No. They made Bruce Wayne black.
When? What are you talking about?
Hold on.
Did they? What's up, Marcus? Thanks for tuning in, man.
By the way, man, I'm not with all this making all white rose black. I think they should just create better black rose, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Just
and quit giving niggas lightning powers and speed, dog. It's like the only 2 hero powers they give niggas.
Lightning.
Yeah, it's DC Future State.
Yeah, it's an audio thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They ain't have a nigga in a costume, man. That's the fat nigga from that did
No. These are comics, dude. Look right here, New York Times.
Yeah, but they're audio comics, man. They got it on. You can go on like Disney Plus and download, not Disney Plus, but HBO Max and play those. Like it's just a screen and they play the audio going across. It's pretty dope though. I mean, if you're into comic books,
if you're into that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. No, this says it's a comic series with art by. And
yeah, it's like the pictures that flash on the screen and they play the words.
Not that I'm seeing here.
That's the same thing they got on HBO. It's probably a comic also. But I'm saying you never see a movie with a nigga in a Batman outfit, bro.
Well,
we ain't that
nonetheless.
No. We ain't chasing clowns around cities and leather and shit and hot. We ain't doing none of that shit, bro.
Anyway,
what's up, Yam? Says nice Ryan Newman shirt, Steve. Thank you. This is very old. My dad got this for me as a gift a while ago, so I like to wear it.
Yeah, like I said, every time they got a nigga's a costume, he has electric powers or fast, dog. Every time.
Hey, Frozo can shoot the ice, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, basically,
Samuel L. Jackson. What?
He gotta be a jive turkey or some shit. Like Sugar Bear can't get enough of Super Golden. Y'all know serious racist as fuck. We didn't talk about Redskins football here.
You got Bruce Leroy, man. He was one of the greatest to ever do it. They did him right. They did him right.
That's a parody, by the way, of an Asian dude. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, they did it a little bit too. Turned it on a little bit too much.
We didn't do a top 5 black superheroes, dog. I mean, are we counting? Are we going to count though, Dr. Manhattan?
I don't even know who that is. That is beyond my comic book.
The Watchmen, nigga. The
Watchmen. Dr. Manhattan's blue.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But originally he was a white dude, and then on the series he turned into a black man. And also
Yam says, I mean, Jon Stewart and War Machine are called my favorite black superhero, so is Blade. And Martian Manhunter is technically black, and I love Martian.
Probably wins that out though, right?
My kids call me Martian Manhunter just because I'm bald. And we had these little comic books we used to read, these Goodnight comics, like these DC comics, and Martian Manhunter. They always call me Martian Manhunter because
his name is John Jones. Yeah, he's black.
Yeah. Well, he's a Martian.
Bones.
And he inhabited a black man's body. So hey, Shazam's black, nigga. The original Shazam that gave Shazam his Shazamness.
Yeah.
He's black.
Oh, man. All right, let's get right into it for the show. Thank you everyone for joining. Let's lock in. So today we're going to talk about, at least on the first topic, we're going to talk about some post June 1st cuts. As you know, we have June 1st upon us here in the very, very near future. Talking 2 days, 31 days in May, and we always talk about who's going to be available. Dev seems to think that we're going to find a left tackle here, which we might. I have actually. There's a nice some suggestions on Rigo's Rag that came through and talked about some people that could be available that the commander should probably look for. So we're going to talk about that and see who you guys think that maybe we should or maybe we shouldn't. Should we stay away? Or if there's someone that's not on the list that you think should be on this list, man, let's talk about it. So first and foremost, the first person on the list is if you guys remember, Dev, I know you probably remember Brandon Cooks. They seem to think Brandon Cooks should be someone that the commander should look for. And I kind of struggling to think about this one. We brought in Luke McCaffrey, and then we got that other guy, Olamide Zacchaeus, maybe for special teams. But I don't know why the people at Rigo's Rag would think that we should be interested in Brandon Cooks. What do you guys think about potentially adding Brandon Cooks or another veteran wide receiver at the post June cuts, given the current state of our wide receiver room. Phyllis, what do you think?
For the right price.
For the right price.
For the right price, but I would say that it's a more pressing need if we don't draft Luke McCaffrey.
Exactly.
And we don't re-sign Jamison Crowder. But those two right there kind of round out your four. And you can roll with those four and do pretty well.
Mm-hmm. I mean, right now he's on his last year deal with the Cowboys. He has 2 void years. His cap hit for Dallas is $10 million. He's 31 years old. Dead cap of $6 million if they cut him after post June 1st. So I think that's why. But yeah, I don't think we need Brandon Cooks. Granted, he would be the true veteran at 31 years old. I know Terry's right behind him, but I don't know, Dad. What do you think about Brandon Cooks, man?
Fast guy. I like to have him on Madden. I don't give it.
94 speed.
Yeah. But yeah, if we were like legit contenders for a playoff spot, like if we knew going in this motherfucking team should make the playoffs, then I'd be like, yeah, go out to Brandon Cooks. But I feel like honestly that if we're gonna not get a receiver that's better than Terry, or at least a Terry level receiver, why not give those snaps and balls to Dotson and McCaffrey and Diami and some of these other guys, man? I don't really care to have a Brandon Cooks if he's going to be the 4th receiver. We can run. What's his face that's been there? That's back now from running kickoffs and shit?
Yeah. Zacchaeus?
Man.
Dax, Jamison Crowder.
We could. Those guys can play those roles. I don't know. Where do you see him playing if he's here?
Problem I don't. You got Kaz Allen. You got Diami Brown. I'm going to read the list. Demir Burke.
I forget Kaz Allen too, yeah.
Jamison Crowder. Davion Davis. Jahan Dotson. Luke McCaffrey. Terry McLaurin. Dax Milne. Marcus Rosemy. Jack Saint. Mitchell Tinsley.
He's good.
Brian Chemain. And Olamide Zacchaeus, of course. Terry, who I didn't say, but that's a given. That's a lot. Currently, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 receivers on the list right now. So I don't know if Brandon Cooks would be the guy, but this article seems to think that he might be the guy, the person they should go. 12 people, that's a lot.
Look, man, I wouldn't. I don't know. I just feel like that's almost a luxury, and not even really a luxury because I don't know who he beats out. Like, is it him and obviously McLaurin and Dotson? Is it Dotson, him, and Cook? Because that's who you'll probably start, right? They will be the best 3 receivers on the team as far as what they prove so far in the NFL. We don't know what McCaffrey is or how they're going to use him. McCaffrey can play a lot of positions, bro. We're assuming he's a slot receiver, but he's the biggest receiver on the team. So he might be a backup Z. Honestly, we don't know what they're doing with this guy, and he can run out of the backfield too, by the way. I mean,
Cooks has had a very productive career. He came in the league at 2014, played with Drew Brees and went to the Rams for 2 years, New England for 1 year, 3 years in Houston, and 1 year at Dallas. He 657 yards last year, 8 touchdowns.
I think, but honestly, talent-wise, I think he will be a notch below Terry.
Yeah,
maybe a little bit at Dotson's level as far as what they've proven. As of right now, at that, I guess Brandon Cooks will be on his decline. Dotson should be on his ascend, right? We assume.
But at his current rate, he's scheduled to make this year a $10 million cap hit.
That's not really
base salary is 8. So it's probably if you get cut, you're probably gonna get less than that, right? So if you could get him for like 6.
I'm all about getting talent on the team. I can't say that I'm like the number one proponent on we have no elite talent, but I feel like this isn't a move that's going to make us a better team as far as wins and losses. I don't think it'll make us a worse team. I just don't like. Yeah. And what else? And what? You know what I'm saying?
We got $42.7 million left in the top 51. So
I would try to get a legit guy that can play every down football, man. I try to get a starter. I don't know what position you want to get him at, but if you're going to spend money, get a starter, not a guy who's coming here to play situational football or be depth. Get a guy that can, that's on the roster opening day as a starter, bro. at a position he normally plays.
Not a depth player.
Right. I don't want to see nobody else getting their first start with us, bro. Get somebody that plays. Like there's some DBs out there, right? Your boy from Miami out there.
Yeah, I think we got a couple on here to talk about. The guy from Philly too. Todd Samuels checking in. What's up, Todd? Good to see you, man.
What's up,
Tia, your manager says hi. Tia says she wants one elite player. And Yam says he's curious why our record and roster are all being rated so low already. Even as a non-Jaden guy, I think the kid's way better than some of the other guys the teams put ahead of it, like Penix.
Well, here's the thing. We sucked last year. That's why. We had one of the worst defenses in the league, one of the worst offenses in the league. We were good. We're terrible at kickoffs, punt returns. We're terrible at everything last year. So just because we got a brand new shiny toy that has never played an NFL game in his life, that does not make you good. You know what I'm saying? We still had the same defensive backfield that was in the bottom 2 or 3 of the league last year.
Well, because of Bieniemy. Thank you, Bieniemy. Appreciate you. But I like it. I don't care. I don't care about the disrespect because you know why? You can easily exceed those expectations.
By the way, I'll go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I know Yam, Sensei Yam here brought up, the Giants. Are we going to talk about that video? Are we going to talk about
at the end? I don't know if I can play it. Maybe we can play a small few seconds of it.
We ain't got to play it. You can put a link down the bottom of the picture of it.
Yeah, we have some time at the end. It's so bad.
It's khaki complected niggas at their best, dog.
If you haven't watched it, you got to go watch Darren Waller's video. It is the terrible mix of auto-tune and just pure ass on wax.
I have heard some ass waffle complected niggas in my life. This is like Ice JJ Fish level.
Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. That's what I said. Max Kellerman was better.
Hey, somebody should have put a Drake on him and been like, shut your bitch ass up and run some routes, nigga. That's what.
Yeah, shut your whole ass up, make some jump.
Shut your ass up.
Yeah. I know we have a lot of talent, we do, but a lot of it is just potential. Until they do something, it's all just potential, and potential doesn't get you anything but some excited fans who could be let down. So we'll see. I have, reserved optimism. I think we're going to be way better than our expectations. Whereas last year I tried to hype up the expectations and it didn't go so well. So just for the record, I have 7-10. Dev has 7. I'm sorry. Yes, 7-10. And Phil has 8-9. 8-9. So that's our current record. We'll do the predictions probably after camp.
Which is all way better than the 4 wins we had last season.
I mean, Dev had 12-5 last year. Just saying.
I had 5-12. Y'all, I was hoodwinked and bamboozled into that 12-5, bro.
Yeah. The next candidate that the article talks about is a guy named Tylan Wallace. I don't know. You might know much about Tylan Wallace. He was a 4th rounder out of Oklahoma, 2021. He's supposed to be an explosive pass catcher. He's on the Ravens. I got to pull up his stats here in a second, but they linked Tylan Wallace. So once again, the same argument. Brandon Cooks clearly can play. He's good, but if you get Tylan Wallace, why would you buy another depth piece when you have 9 depth pieces of wide receivers on your roster already? I don't get it. You guys know anything about Tylan Wallace and why? I'm going to pull up his stats here, but there's nothing about me that screams go sign Tylan Wallace.
I mean, you talking about the one from the Ravens?
From the Ravens. He's played 3 seasons. He's amassed a grand total of 15 targets, 7 receptions, 67.
He's like really, really fast though. Mark Hidden. What was his 40 time? I somehow remember.
I think they're looking into untapped potential, right?
That's I think he has one of those stupid 40 times though. Like one like Ross.
Like John Ross?
Yeah, like one of them dumbass ones that everybody's like, damn.
Oh man. Well, he's only under salary for $1 million.
Yeah.
I mean, dead cap of
something
one.
Like that, something like that. I see you can cut him and be like, but it's crazy where we live when we can just say, fuck $1 million,
I mean, that's lifetime earnings for some people,
I wish they'd fire me from a job and say, take this $1 million. It was nothing. You a tax write-off. I would love it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
You got to work for Diddy to get a goddamn paycheck. My age, you know what I'm saying?
Even then, still doesn't come because you might take some off the top and you'll never see it. So, all right. Well, let's
top and you never see it. No,
let's skip Tylan Wallace. Brandon Cole said he's with 8-9. And we should have won 6 and 7 last year. I'm not doubting it.
Yeah, but we also could have lost 4 or 5 of those too.
Yeah, yep. Deluxe, thanks for tuning in. Said it's safer, easier for me to continue old narratives. That's why they didn't predict Detroit's ascension a couple years ago. Yeah, man. I think if not this year, next year, I think we can change that aura about us. But Deluxe says he believed Wallace had injuries. Yeah, he they were expecting to be a very impactful player on the Ravens, and he just hasn't come out to it. So kind of like what was that guy? Man, I forget. He drafted to the Ravens and just never could make it. That was like a Nelson Aguilar type person. You had bounced around, so much potential talent, just could never put it together. Rashad Bateman. There we go. I think he went to Miami, and there was so much high hopes for that dude, and he just kind of like our Michael Westbrook or Devin Thomas.
He was the guy I targeted when he was coming out of the draft. I guess somebody we could get too. That's the worst part. Like that could have been our mistake.
Yeah. Yep, yeah, and the stink is almost gone, bro. You are right. The stink is almost gone. So the next person the Wriggles Rag article talks about is Trent Brown. They have faith in Andrew Wiley. Trent Brown is a right tackle. Of course, we drafted Brandon Coleman, and they think that he's going to get a chance to win the left tackle job. But Trent Brown's on the Cincinnati Bengals. He's a right tackle. He's been in the league for 9 seasons. He was a 7th round pick. His salary this year, $1.5 million base.
You gotta do that.
$1.5 million base.
The weird thing is, here's the thing that confuses me about Trent Brown. He was just signed.
Yeah.
In this offseason to the Bengals.
For a 1 year, 4.7. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
And then
what happened?
I mean,
I don't know.
He must be hurt.
They're just remember these are potential candidates.
Here's the thing.
His issue is this. I don't know none of these motherfuckers.
Trent Brown is 6'8", 370.
Yeah,
but you can't bull rush him. He's athletic at that size. He just doesn't put in the effort. Like he's just not known as he's a guy who kind of takes plays off. He half-asses it, and. It's just I think it's a salary cap issue.
Yeah. He's been on San Francisco. He's bounced around.
They got and they drafted Amarius Sims as well as they have Orlando Brown on the left side. So they could be cutting him just because they don't have a need for him.
Could be.
I don't know though. Like I said, he's a guy who's just like I feel like he's underperformed and underwhelmed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's something about Andrew Wiley. I don't know if it's money based or whatever. We thought his ass would be gone, but he's still alive and popping on the team. I don't get it. There's something,
he got his hands on some
or the people who evaluate the talent on this team, are different than the fans. Maybe they saw something in that line that we as fans don't see or didn't see, which is kind of scary.
A body.
Yeah, I guess. Deluxe says Ravens drafting receivers are like oil and water. Yeah, well, I think as Lamar gets older, they're going to have to fix that, and they're doing a pretty good job. And if you're watching this from YouTube, please hit that like button for us. We greatly appreciate it. I think sometimes my camera does weird things when I go.
Hey, you guys.
Doesn't work today. Hit that like button for us. That would be awesome. We would greatly appreciate it.
Subscribe to Subscribe to Phil's OnlyFans also, man. I make a living. He's got 8 kids, single parent over.
Phil Bullock says, I love what we did in the offseason, but we should have went extremely hard on O-line. Yeah. Marcus would get Trent Brown. He would get Trent Brown. Yeah. So that's another candidate. Next person. Oh, go ahead, Phil.
I was just going to say, the more I think of it, if they're really going to go with Coleman at left tackle, then yeah, you're looking at it's a right tackle thing, which Brown becomes a lot more viable. I wouldn't put him at left tackle for sure, just because of the effort and attitude issues. You need a rock solid dude over on the left side. If they're convinced that they can have that with Coleman, then Brown might be a good pickup for the right side. It's just one of those things where it really depends on what hole you're looking to fill.
Yep. Next person coming up is first off, what's up, Thomas Millen? Appreciate you tuning in, man. Good to see you as always. Next person we're talking about for post-June cut, the article says that the Bears might cut Dominique Robinson, edge rusher, even though they just picked up Montez Sweat.
Again, I still feel like it's one of those things where, like, look, man,
we got Dorrance Armstrong and Dante Fowler Jr. already.
That guy's not any higher of a level player than them. You know, right. It's like, what are you getting all these depth guys for 1 year? It's stupid. Like, I mean, it doesn't make sense. So, like, you got $40-something million. Get me a guy that can start, man. You know what I'm saying?
You got Fowler and Cleve Farrell, and you got Dorrance Armstrong. Dorrance Armstrong is expected to take, like, that next step this year. Like, he's a guy who they see as a rising stud at edge. So, do you really have a need? And are you in a position, do you feel so good about your roster that you can take risks? That's the question.
Yeah, that is the question. His salary is only $985,000. But like we said, we got those people. You got Cleveland Farrell. You got what's his name, Dorrance Armstrong. So why? Like I said, I think we're mostly just combating this article. Next person, James Bradbury. If you know James Bradbury, cornerback, Philadelphia Eagles. He's had some very good seasons. He's a very solid cornerback. I'm trying to remember if he.
I mean, his performance would look even better because Terry McLaurin owns him, so now you won't have to worry about that.
Yeah, he does kind of have that stink on him. Came in the league at 2016, played for Carolina for 4 years, 2 years on the Giants, and then 2 years in Philadelphia. But he has been uber healthy. He's played either 15, 16, 17 games almost his entire career. He's had 19 total interceptions over that 7-year span or 8-year span.
19 more than Aaron Colvin.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that right, Dev? But James Bradbury coming over would be kind of cool, man. He has one Pro Bowl year. Our cornerback room is not the thickest, right?
And what's the other guys out there?
At corner?
Yeah, it's coming. Oh, we'll get into that.
Well, I don't know who else is available at corner. Well, if we don't talk about it, we'll find out who.
I'll look it up.
I know Bradbury is one of the top corner candidates or agents that people are talking about. So he's getting a majority of the attention there at cornerback. But
I'm gonna tell you who they are, bro.
I wouldn't mind having James Bradbury. Our cornerback room. Listen to our cornerback room. Chigozie Anuzium, he was that undrafted guy out of Colorado State. Tariq Castro-Fields, Penn State. Mike Davis, who's going to be a solid corner for us, I think. Solid corner, 8-year veteran. Forbes, Christian Holmes, Noah Igbinohene, 5 years out of.
I'm kind of excited about Christian Holmes. I can't lie.
Yeah.
But there's Xavier Howard's out there, Dory Jackson's out there, Stephon Gilmore, which I think would be perfect.
Are you talking about free agents or guys that could get cut? Agents. Okay. Yeah, I didn't pull up the current free agents. We can do that too.
Yeah, I mean, there's a Gilmore. Gilmore would be perfect because it gives our young guys a chance to learn from a veteran who's still. I mean, it'll be like kind of a Fuller move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think that those guys are probably at this point around the same. So I think I'd love to have Gilmore here, man.
Yeah, Patrick Peterson. Eli Apple.
Patrick Peterson's going to get signed. J.C. Jackson will be dope.
Patrick Peterson, like about 75 years old.
He's good. I think he legit made the Pro Bowl last year or some shit. Fabian Moreau's still out there.
But we still have Q Blue Kelly, James Pierre, Benjamin St. Juice, Nick Whiteside, and A.J. Woods. Quan Martin just has a DB tag on him. But so the DB room is not that deep, man.
So we got rid of Wild Goose shit?
He's not on the roster.
Woo!
Now, he could be buried and they have him listed as a safety. Safeties, we got Chin, Forrest, Hampton, Nickel, Owens, Reeves, Akingbulu. Yeah, that's it.
I feel like our safeties aren't bad. I feel like the corner is the issue.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I've seen 2 Wild Goose jerseys in my life. I saw one at the Ravens training camp and one at a football game I went to. They must have been like a family friend or something. That's hilarious, man.
By the way, I'm saying there's all kinds of safeties out there, like Jamal Adams, Justin Simmons is out there who would be perfect. Eddie Jackson would be perfect, bro.
Yeah.
Like Micah Hyde, he would be perfect, bro. Like for what we need. Like you got $50 million. I'm sure you could probably free up some other shit.
So let's backtrack here for a second. We talked about a couple wide receivers. Listen to the wide receiver free agents that are available. And you know what? I'm just gonna flash this, man. Just since we're talking about it.
Use a spot track.
No, sharp football. If you know,
I use that too. Spot track, that's when you just drop down the position and show all them real fast.
So best wide receiver free agents right here. They got Michael Thomas, Hunter Renfrow, Corey Davis, Julio Jones, Randall Cobb.
Cole Hardman would be a good one.
Martavis Bryant.
I would bring him a Cole Hardman. Number one, he's super fast. He also do kickoff returns and punts and stuff. No problem, and he can play that slot right away. Like that's the kind of guy, if we bring a receiver in, that you want to do. Like we're gonna do some stupid shit like bring in Randall Cobb or his old ass or some shit, like.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Michael Thomas would be okay too.
We talked about, we said tackles, best free tackles. Bakhtiari, DJ Humphries, Jason Peters. Well, I don't think he's coming back. Charles Leno still on the list. Jerron Christian.
Donovan Smith is though. That. Yeah, I mean Donovan Smith's available, man. That guy right now can play left tackle. DJ Humphries, I don't know if you trust him.
Yeah.
But DJ Humphries is a free agent, and we got his the guy that drafted him as offensive coordinator, dog, and he didn't even pick him up.
Yeah. We said guards, right? Guards. Dalton Reisner's still out there. I don't know, man. Trey Turner. There's Trey Turner out there.
Mark Lewinsky's out there.
Yeah.
He's terrible. Nick Gase is out there.
Yep. Interesting. We did talk about corners here very quickly. I
told you the corners. Them niggas, there's some good corners out there, man. I would love to get Xavier Howard, man. He's gonna want like 25 million though. I would do it. Personally, if you're trying to build this team to be great in the future, man, I would definitely, if they told me they was gonna put 24 million in Xavier Howard, I would be like, cool. He probably has different, for sure, man. 100%. Yeah, I would probably put about 15 in JC Jackson's pocket, man. But I would, man. If they told me they spent 20-something million on Xavier Howard, I wouldn't be mad, bro.
Hey, Tia, we're going to talk about Brandon McManus here in a couple of topics, so stay tuned. Marcus says Bradbury was horrible last year.
Sure was. He definitely was. I don't want that motherfucker here either.
Horrible. The next person in this article has Robert Woods. If you remember Robert Woods, he spent a lot of time bouncing around different teams. I think was he on the Super Bowl team with the Rams? He might have been on the Rams Super Bowl team.
Yes.
Once again, it goes back to this is the third wide receiver that this article has mentioned that we should be interested in, and I just don't see it. Did we look at whatever wide receiver free is going to be out there? I think we did. Michael Thomas, Hunter Renfrow. Yeah. So I'm not seeing the need for a wide receiver. I think there's more pressing need. They also talked about Marquise Bell. Marquise Bell is a defensive guy, kind of like a utility knife in the linebacking core.
I don't need one of those either.
Yeah. Let's see what's available in the linebacker realm. I mean, you can always improve in linebacker, but we really upgrade our linebackers through free agency. Last year with Frankie Louvu.
I'll take Shaq
Leonard, Zach Cunningham. That dude's still in the league.
Yeah, David Mayo's still in the
league, Greg Delaney, what's up, Greg? Thanks for tuning in. Says Stephon Gilmore. He's the Stephon Gilmore guy.
I like Anthony Barr, man, because he can play hands in the dirt or standing up.
Yeah.
But it's not a lot.
While we're here, we're going to go live on Instagram, and we don't do this that often. Give me 1 second. Post June.
I don't even know. Let's see who the free safeties are. Yeah, Justin Simmons would be dope too.
For safety?
Yeah, he's 30 though. I don't know what you want to do with that.
I don't know, man. There's got to be a limit eventually, right?
Yeah, I think Tayshaun Gibson would be probably more than likely be the defensive back or the safety we get. Just because he's old, but I think he won't but like $1 million or $2 million.
Well, we got the money.
Yeah. I mean, that's the kind of signing that right as of right now, what I'm looking at, how the guys they've been signing these 1-year veterans with a little bit left in the tank, like Tashawn Gibson, or Tashawn Gibson, however his name, he's kind of fits that mold that they've been signing. These guys that are legit starters, but they're mostly stopgaps.
Yeah.
So I think that, or Adrian Amos type of player, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. I don't expect them to go out and sign a Xavier Howard, but I wish they would, man. Like I wish they would go get a I mean, he's 30 also, to keep it real, but it don't really seem like it.
Is there any other positions you guys want to look at real quick before we move on to the next topic? At least on this edge, safety, center. I think we're pretty set.
Yeah, I mean, Ryan Tannehill's still out there. Jeez.
For quarterbacks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tannehill, Simeon, PJ Walker, Blaine Gabbert, AJ McCarron, Brian Hoyer, Kellerman, Ben DiNucci. Very interesting.
There's no one out there. I hope we don't have no injuries. I don't want none of these dudes, man.
Yeah. Thomas says he wants the same for some positions, but if we see what we have on the field this year, hold some salary for next year, we'll know more of exactly what we'll actually get. Yeah, we were talking about this last week, and so they got to spend, I forget the number, Dev and I talked about it, but that percentage is like 89% has to be spent over 3 years. I don't know exactly how that works, but I do know that they have to spend all of their available cap spread out over 3 years. I don't know the
I'm assuming it's like they have to, like, you can only sign, I think the contract in the future, like spending money in the future. So you're still spending last year's cap money this year too. So I think that it's safe to say 89% of your salary cap you got to spend. I don't think the year thing really matters. It's just literature, because every contract, every salary cap has money that rolls into the next year. So I'm assuming $89 million is basically the line drawn in the sand for your minimal that you have to pay.
Literature. Yam says, why are people making such a big deal out of Ayuk wanting 25 to 30 million when that dude just signed for Miami, Jalen Waddle, for 28.4? That kind of what Phil was talking about the other day. Terry's making 23. Jalen Waddle's a number 2 wide receiver behind Tyreek Hill, and he's making 28.4. Just like when Kirk Cousins made $19 million, we were like, oh my God, it's the end of the world. And then 3 years later, quarterbacks were making 30. So it sucks for the first year.
We could have had Kirk for 19.5.
Yeah. I think we could have had him for even less than that the year prior.
Thanks, Bruce Allen.
I think our old Scott McLuhan wanted to sign him like a 3-year deal for like 14, and got turned down by Dan and Bruce. So the gift that keeps on giving. Thank you, Dan and Bruce. We appreciate you guys, man, as always. Receiver salaries are not going down. Yeah, they're not going down. All right. The name game. So now we're going to talk a little bit about the name. So if you pay attention to anything on the Twitter sphere this week, this is a topic that is close to Phil's heart. He gets very emotional about it, and for whatever reason, we're going to play a quick video. And we're going to talk about why the name thing went away, but it's back again today, because Josh Harris's wife and Jason Wright made a comment, and people are taking the words and just kind of running with it like it's the gospel. And
why? Okay, no, tell the story, and I have a really, really, really intelligent question.
And on top of them making these comments, it's a live conference, a question answer. They slip up a couple words, and all of a sudden it's like something happens. And then there was a Washington Post poll that kind of they did a poll and talk about, of course, we've seen polls like this, but the fact that we should go back to the Commanders. I think it was a poll of like 1,500 people, and it was, of course, how do you think it went? We want the Redskins back. So yeah, we're gonna watch the clip in a second. So go ahead, Phil.
Okay. Why is it when they come out and say we're not even talking about a name change? Okay, this is for you guys right here. This is for you the fans. When they say something like we're not even considering a name change,
yeah, no
one bats an eye. Someone misspeaks and says the name is not changing for now. The name is what it is for now. And because you hear the words for now, everyone loses their minds. Why is that? Why is it that you'll take you know why? I mean, we know the answer, but let's look at this logically. When they say we're not even the last thing we're talking about is the name. No one takes that seriously. Like no one says, well, I guess we just lost this one. But the minute someone says something that's not exactly worded the way like that, or it's worded in a way that you have just that little glimmer of hope that you can get Red Wolves, suddenly, the name's going to change. It's going to happen. Blah, 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 blah. Right? Here's the thing, and this is the most, and Jesus Christ, I'm about to agree with Chris Russell. The people who make the assessment that, well, the commander's name was picked by Dan Snyder, it has the Dan Snyder stink all over it. Would you have that same energy and same opinion if he had picked Red Wolves or Warriors? I think not. So don't be intellectually dishonest with me. And don't be intellectually dishonest with yourself. That is the biggest crime.
Yeah. Man, Phil, I think that gives a little bit more, you know. So the poll the Washington Post conducted, 1,683 people. I just don't think that's a large enough sample size to make any conclusions. But if you look at it, it says from April 19th to the 29th of 2024, 1,683 adults in the DC area, 1,295 sports fans, 640 Commanders fans. So it looked like there seemed to be some.
So let's.
Why should their opinion even
break that down? 400 respondents in this poll aren't even sports fans. All right.
No, I would say
1,200 of these fans of this 1,600 are sports fans, half of which
don't care about the team.
No, sorry, less than half are actually fans of this team. So the Washington Post went out of their way to include the opinions of people who don't even like this team. All right. So of course, all the Cowboys fans in this area are going to hate the name because it's fun. All right. They didn't like Redskins, I'm sure, no matter what they'll tell you. All right. They didn't like any name because they hate this franchise no matter what you call it.
And you get people like the junkies that come on and say, in fact, only 16% of Commanders fans think the team should keep the name. Come on.
Notice that percentage goes up slightly with actual fans of the franchise.
But this poll is bullshit. Just like when they say
bullshit poll.
We've surveyed Native Americans, and they're like, you surveyed like 10 people, dude. Come on. You're there. If you know statistics, you need a sample size to have a margin of error to show that there's, that you have a good sample size. This is not it. Yam says, Tia says, I haven't lost my mind.
Remember the Hindenburg poll that they did that said that 94%, 92% of Native Americans supported the name?
Yeah.
And everybody's like, well, that says it, right? Or WAPO did an update to the Hindenburg poll. And it turns out their survey was 500 people.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I don't think it's the same as the Berkeley poll that said only 49% of Native Americans supported the name. I think that's skewed too because it's Cal Berkeley, all right?
Yeah.
It's a bastion of lefty politics.
Yeah.
So you got to look at it somewhere in the middle. But it doesn't matter because the fans' opinion really does not matter in this case. Because there's still enough people to support the franchise that the ticket sales are going to be fine, right? Yeah. Ticket sales have gone up under the Commanders' name from where they were as Washington football team and the Redskins. Ticket sales are higher.
You can't even rebrand. You have to have it. You can only rebrand once every 5 years, anyways. So we're only on year 2. Year 2, year 3.
Well, no, but let's also consider this too. Where do you think this team gets more money from?
Merchandise sales.
Sales and branding rights. Right now, They already lost the FedEx deal because FedEx said, well, we're not going to support the stadium to keep the name Redskins, right? Do you think any sponsor that's got the money to sponsor a stadium that's going to be worth your while as a franchise, do you think that they're going to they're going to put their name on the stadium if it's a name that people are going to find offensive, even if they don't truly find it offensive, and it's just, coping, seething, and molding because we think it's racist? It doesn't matter. It's the optics, all right? Marketing is optics, right? And putting your name on a stadium is marketing. So no sponsor is going to touch the stadium with a 10-foot pole, all right? Nike already pulled the merchandise last time. That was one of the two biggest drivers as to why the name got changed, was the fact that Nike pulled all the merch off their website and from the stores. So guess what? Now the officially licensed sponsor of the NFL, as far as merchandise goes, says we're not going to sell any of it. So guess what? Money talks, bullshit walks. Guess what happens, people? The name's got to stay.
Yeah.
You can't go back. And the name choices suck, and they are very puerile and childish.
I mean, if they do go back, the only way you go back is you do it if you somehow find a way, you do it with the new stadium. That's the only way. If it's not done then it'll never happen. But here's Josh Harris's wife talking, and this, you'll see where her response is and why people kind of took this out of context, I guess. There you go.
As you would imagine, everybody has an opinion about the name.
Can you guys hear that audio, or did it not come through?
It's low, but you can hear it.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
As you would imagine,
Is that better?
Everybody has an opinion about the name. Some good, some bad, some in the middle. And I think that we have a lot of work to do. And so that name issue is going to be on the side for now until we can get things going. And I mean, quite frankly,
Okay, did you hear what she said? That name issue is going to be on the side for now. And so that right there is what people are clinging to. Oh, they're going to change the name. They're just not going to do it right now.
They've been saying that for 2 years, people. They're kicking the can down the road until you shut up.
On the side for now, and it's going to be on the side for now until we can get things going. And I mean, quite frankly, I had a whole day out in the community.
Yeah, and so that's what they're trying to focus on: being on the community, increasing the experience for fans and for players. Now let's listen to Jason Wright. Okay, he says it more eloquently than she does.
But the team name continues to be in the news. Some good. Yeah, right. How do you gauge all that?
It's not something we're looking at right now, right? So
bam, and people are clinging to that.
To the right now.
Yeah. But he said it before. Listen, we're focused on winning. We're focused on making the experience better for players, the experience better for fans. And Phil Bullock says, Phil used to be in WWF. He's Trent Phoenix.
I did pursue a career in professional wrestling, so cutting promos is.
He still does on OnlyFans.
All right, let's listen to Jason Wright's rest of it.
We're focused on three things.
Championship
roster, having the guest experience be right, both now and in the future, and being in the community. And so as we make progress on those, and as we get to ground on those, other priorities can emerge. But for now, it's just not something that's gotten to that level. But it's something you pay attention to, certainly.
As you would imagine, everybody has an opinion.
Okay, and then it goes right back into Marjorie.
I don't think everybody has an opinion. Everybody has the exact same opinion. It's just that some people give a fuck and some people don't.
Yeah, I don't care.
Myself, I don't care.
I don't care.
If they change it back to Redskins, I'd be like, yeah, it's cool. If they don't,
wrap a bow tie on it and call it blue dog shit for all I care.
Yeah, that was the blue dog shit. The burgundy dog shit.
With all due respect, when I buy it, it's mine. I can do whatever I want with it.
Right.
Name recognition. Blue magic means something. When people see it, good movie.
For the people who are mad that the name is not going back,
you can still represent.
I just got a song for you.
Put my hands up, play my song. Butterflies fly away.
I even got this merchandise. Yeah.
Yeah, Commanders. I got my football team, man. I got it all.
Yeah.
I'm the people that keep the rebrand alive, no matter what the name.
I mean, look. I got my Redskins thing right here. I got my Washington.
I liked Washington football team. Phil hated it. I loved Washington football team.
I got my whole room in red. In red right now, man. Just to celebrate.
Realistically, look, all three of the names in my lifetime are represented in the very screen you look at when you look at me. Because I have a Washington Commanders bucket hat. I have the tumbler from the Washington football team, and I have my Washington Redskins piggy bank.
Boom!
Look at this! Look! I can evolve.
Yeah,
I can evolve.
Yeah. Deluxe says they can't even change uniforms due to timing of purchase of a team until early as 2025, which I doubt with everything going on, they even meet the league requirements for that. Yam says they already said the NFL was considering a waiver for that for Harris. The team mostly gets money from TV deals. Every team. I did the math. Every team you could go 0-17. At least as of last year, every team will still get $318 million, and that just goes up. That's the TV rights split evenly across 32 teams, with the NFL taking some off the top. So the money does come from TV deals.
The lowest merch deals figure is when we were the Washington football team, because no one bought the football team merch because
I did.
We knew the name was going to change again.
Yeah.
Steve bought it because he thought that since it would become rare.
Yes,
he was thinking like Beanie Baby level collections.
Hey, good still.
Yeah,
hard to win a little bit first.
I don't know, man. I think there might be some crazy way they can go back. Not that I'm screaming, go back. Yeah, I'm not. There might be a way if they win and they blow up.
Is it worth talking about it now, though?
No, it's not, because you don't know. I just thought it was just all in the news and.
We win. Look! You win 12 games.
You're right. Yeah, you can think whatever you want about the name.
Championship. This name thing goes away quick.
Yeah. Deluxe is talking about, when you're doing surveys, you have to do some across so many mediums. Yeah, you can't. You got to have a wide swath of data collection. That's what I'm saying. You can't do one media platform. You can't do one, or you get skewed data. You got to have diversified data sets if you want to get a true reading of whatever you're trying to do.
I mean, look. Northern Virginia and suburban Maryland aren't exactly known for the hardest, thickest skinned people. Let's be real. They wouldn't be happy until this team was named Washington Massengills, okay? The Washington Summer's Eves.
The funky fresh douches.
Oof.
Exactly. No. Funky's too offensive to them.
What?
They're run-of-the-mill, 100% organic soy douches.
Last time I checked, Fish Bellies is still available, bro.
So it's Fast Blacks.
Washington Fast Blacks, Washington Fish Bellies. That was Dev's fantasy team, by the way, though. If they want people to shut up, they need to do it bluntly and saying the name. Yeah, but they're going to continue to give the
kicking
political. Yes, they're going to give that answer.
Let me tell you something. It is exactly like economics. All right. No.
Phil Bullock says it right there. You start winning. Why would you change your name if you start winning? Why would you change your name if you start winning? It makes no sense.
I'll go on and be like, hey, man, we're changing.
You want to abandon a winning tradition?
I'd be like this. Hey, guys, we're changing the name back to Redskins in 30 years. No ifs, ands, or buts.
And then you ain't got to worry about it.
Yeah, you about to serve 30 years. No one's going to live that long.
15 years from now. Yeah, they'd be like, in 30 years, we're going to change it. See, we're changing it.
All of them.
They would have a countdown clock on the neck.
And people would be like, we've been the Commanders for 35 years. We're not changing back. We're not changing nothing. What's going to happen?
It's the final count. Oh, wrong one. All right. So I think we've beaten this dead horse enough to death. So the point spreads are out for this season. If you haven't already seen them, they're I don't know the source of this, but they're out there. We're gonna look at them here very quickly. So let's just go through each game. They're posted by good old JP Finley. If you like JP. So here are let me change this for you guys so you can see it better. All right. So week 1. So we are favorites in 3 games. Underdogs in 14 games.
Yeah, where I went to that damn shit.
That's crazy. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Week 1 for the audio crowd. We're favored to beat the Bucks. I'm sorry. We are 3.5 point underdogs against the Bucks. Week 2, we're 3-point favorites against the Giants at home. So technically, it's a wash. Week 3, Commanders 7.5 point dogs against the Bengals. Week 4, 2.5 point dogs against the Cardinals. I guess you could call that kind of advantage Washington if you give the 3 points to the home team.
Very good.
Week 5, we're underdogs to the Browns at home, +3. Week 6, we are 8-point dogs to the Ravens in Baltimore. Week 7, 3-point favorites to Carolina at home. Week 8, 2-point dogs to the Bears in Chicago. Week 9, we are +1.5 against the New York Giants in New York. Week 10, at the Steelers in Washington, we are 1.5 point underdogs. Week 11 versus Philly, 6.5 point underdogs. Week 12 at Washington, we are 3-point underdogs against Dallas. Week 13 against the Titans, we are 1.5 point favorites against the Titans at home. Mr. Titan, we're coming for you, dude. We're coming for you.
Yeah.
Then we have a bye, and then we are underdogs against the Saints in New Orleans. We are underdogs the next week against the Philadelphia Eagles in Philly. We are underdogs against the Falcons in Atlanta, +2. And we are underdogs against the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas, 5.5 points. That's crazy. I don't care because I think we can exceed these expectations, but I don't care. But what do you guys think about these point spreads? Do you agree with being an underdog in 14 out of 17 games? Does that bother you at all? Does that bother anyone in the chat?
I believe it.
I believe it too. I'm not upset. Like I said,
Come on, man.
It actually, Vegas knows what they're doing.
Only a handful of these are like, oh my God, we're going to get ass kicked. Like, at the Eagles, 6.5 point underdogs.
Yeah. Just to backtrack real quick. Yam says the name is doo-doo, just like the Wiz, but I never stopped being a DC fan for the Wiz. Yeah. Wizards, arguably, to me, is one of the worst names in all of professional sports, minus behind the Pelicans. I think the Wizards are some number 2. We will do an top 5 worst sports names in history. I think we'll do another one of those. Wizards will be on there. Don't get me wrong. Pelicans too. Phil Bullock says, what game are y'all going to or would go to? Well, I think Phil and I are going to go to opening day, week 2. And I think we're going to go to the Tennessee game. I think that's what it's leaning towards.
That seems to be the narrow. Now we just got to figure out which one of those is going to be Commandant's Day at the Park.
One of those games, either opening day or the Titans game, we're going to try to sponsor a game and get everyone some discounted tickets who are friends of the show. We'll put a link out where everyone can go in and buy discounted tickets from the team. We got to pick a section and figure out where we're all going to sit, and we'll do the tailgate and everything with the Command Corner tailgate. It'll be a good time. So I don't know which week
Can I interrupt this for a second? Because
interrupt this broadcast.
Yam asked, why the fuck did they ever change Hornets to Pelicans?
And then Charlotte wanted their name back.
They did.
Yeah, Charlotte wanted their name back.
Charlotte did take the Hornets back.
Why don't the Jazz take their name back? New Orleans wanted to take the Jazz back. Man, there's no Jazz in Mormonville, dog.
No, but they've been the Jazz
for any Mormon Jazz musicians.
Who knows how long they've been the Jazz for?
I think
know.
New Orleans.
It was Louisiana Jazz. It was New Orleans Jazz. They moved to Utah and they kept the name. Like, why wouldn't you do that shit back? Basically, the exact same thing the Pelicans did. They gave the name back to Charlotte once Charlotte got a team.
I think that it wasn't really as established as the Jazz are in Utah now.
Well, I mean, the A's are about to leave Oakland. Like, think how crazy that's going to be.
Where they're going to be?
I don't know yet.
What do you mean leave? When you say leave Oakland?
No, because Oakland does not want Oakland and the team owner cannot come to an agreement on funding for a new stadium. So he's like, you know what? I'm out. Peace.
The Hornets. What is he talking about?
The Hornets used to be
right now, I'm on their website.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but they were the New Orleans is actually the original Hornets team, Charlotte Hornets, right? They moved to
Charlotte, the New Orleans Hornets.
They call it the New Orleans Hornets, and then the Charlotte got another team. Charlotte Bobcats were the team in Charlotte. They changed their name back to the Hornets, took the name away from New Orleans. Then New Orleans adopted the Pelicans as their name.
And the Bobcats no longer exist.
Right.
Yeah.
It existed for what, 2 years, 3 years, something like that?
This is the official site of the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, it was just a couple years.
It was only a couple years. They were the Bobcats, and the New Orleans was the Hornets.
Yeah. Tia's going to be at week 2 and the Steelers game. Okay, Tia, week 10.
Tia, you want to be a honeybee? Anyway.
I don't know what that means, but it sounded a little bit like some of them Trump allegations.
Bill Bullock said, do the Chicago game. It's in Chicago, bro. The Chicago game's in Chicago. I don't know if I can trek.
That means we got to end up running across Todd Samuel, and I don't want to do that.
That was what?
Chicago. You're not the same talking about Chicago.
Yeah, but Todd says he might be coming up for that game because it's going to be Jaden and Caleb.
Oh, in Chicago. He's going to go to Chicago.
Oh! Is that game in Chicago?
Yeah, it's at Chicago, and we're 2.0.
Never mind then. I'm not going to Chicago.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to Chicago either.
I can't go into the stadium with a bulletproof vest on. No, I'm not going to Chicago.
Deluxe says Tennessee needs to give the Oilers jersey back to Houston. Titans wearing them against the Texans is just dirty work. I love that Houston Oilers color though, man. Warren Moon, Lorenzo, who's that running back?
White.
Lorenzo White.
Yeah.
Man, they just had a good team.
Hill, Hayward Jeffries, man.
Jeffries.
Duncan. They were pretty dope. They had to fucking run and shoot.
Warren Moon's still one of my favorite quarterbacks.
Warren Moon was dope, man. That whole baby blue and white with the red stripe on it was dope.
Tia says, what's the honeybee? I'm intrigued.
It's the Charlotte Hornets cheerleaders. They're the honeybees.
Yeah.
I just knew Tia was the only female.
I got shit on the Knicks City dance.
Yeah. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, what else did we have on the plate here that we may or may not talk about? We talk about the point spreads. Get your bets in now. Yeah.
Waller.
Get your bets in. I guess we can talk about Darren Waller for the last.
Talk about Donald Trump going to Rikers Island, perhaps.
Yes, we can talk about Brandon McManus or Darren Waller. We'll talk about Brandon McManus here real quick. So as you guys know, we cut Joey Sly in the offseason, right? Everyone remembers we cut Joey Sly. Joseph Jerome Sly. Then we signed Brandon Bocephus McManus. Okay, we signed him. I don't know what his contract was, but long story short, he's getting sued. Lawsuit by I think 2 women for some
grinding on an airplane,
some improper touching on a team. I think it was a team plane.
It happens.
Jacksonville plane. They're talking about the Busby law firm is the lead counsel for the 2 women who brought this case. They filed the case on Friday. But before filing,
it's the Busby law firm.
It says before filing, without success, they attempted to resolve this matter without the need for litigation. So they tried to do a settlement. Our efforts at resolution were met with arrogance, ignorance, and stupidity, strikingly similar to how Deshaun Watson's team responded when we tried to resolve those cases pre-filing. So this is the same law firm. The allegations made in the lawsuit are very serious. We made sure to fully vet them and speak to multiple witnesses before even taking the case. We will pursue this case with the same tenacity we are known for. It's a shame this type of conduct still occurs. It still happens too far often. So there could be implications for Brandon McManus. The team commented also that we take these allegations very seriously. We are in touch with the standard thing, but
blah 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 blah.
I know it's innocent until proven guilty, but given our history and given where we are, you might, depending on what they present, I don't know if they show anything, but you might have to let this guy go and just find someone else. It's just a kicker, dude.
Yeah, man. It's
just a kicker.
Go to the UFL and get one of the kickers, dog. There's a bunch of them.
This is the time that you can say
it's just a kicker. Not with Tressway, not with the number 5. Yes.
And Tressway never was grinding up on supply.
There you go. He ain't just a kicker.
So what y'all saying? Chase Ray can rape a little bit, long as he.
No, we didn't say that.
No. I'm saying that he didn't.
I felt like that part on Django and I said, not what I said. You want to treat him like a white man? No, that's not what I said.
We were talking about jersey numbers.
You didn't clip that. You didn't get that clip on here. No, that's not what I said. You didn't get that one on here.
They're also talking about there was marijuana and alcohol on the plane. It was on the Jaguars. So this kind of falls on the
people are having fun. Oh no.
This kind of,
weed every day.
This kind of falls on the this kind of falls on the Jaguars. This really shouldn't fall on the Commanders. Just because he's on our team, it falls on the Commanders. But this is a Jaguars issue, not a Commanders issue.
Oh no, people are making sex better on planes. Oh no.
It says if people were smoking marijuana in the bathroom on the plane.
Who told?
So apparently Jacksonville might be on the hook now because they did not disclose that this was possible.
Weed is not illegal
to anyone.
Yeah.
So this was we may be able to avoid the contract completely.
I've had enough these motherfucking trees.
This was on the way back from London. So Jacksonville's a team that goes to London quite frequently.
Man, you can drink beer at breakfast with kids in London, bro. Yeah. This is a nothing issue, but people are gonna make it a big deal.
Yeah,
because people are scared of the weed.
Yep. Yem says that T-Jax might be on the hook now. Maybe get out of the contract since they withheld info. Report came out today. A bunch of players are doing drugs. Yeah, we were just talking about, man. It's crazy, right? This is a Jaguars issue, not a Commanders issue. Now, it affects us is that we have to find a new kicker. But
you're gonna make it one.
I wonder.
The UFL got like a kicker to kick like 2 or 3 65-yarders, dog.
They're talking. Yeah, I keep seeing that, dude. Available kickers: Will Lutz, Nick Folk. Excuse me. Hold on. Kicker, all types, unrestricted free agent.
And that guy knows how kickoffs go in the XFL.
Yeah. Joey Sly's available. Joey Sly, Greg Joseph.
Hey, Joey, welcome back, buddy, old pal.
Wait, available. Who's available? Randy Bullock is the only unrestricted free agent, all types.
I didn't realize he ain't never quit.
Dev just relapse.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
You don't want to do this, do we?
I do want to do it. You don't want none of this.
You don't want none of this.
Marcus says there's 3 good kickers in the XFL.
I think everyone should do drugs, man. Don't listen to me, though.
One time. Deluxe says, have the need for kickers changed with kickoff rules. Don't need to kick it out of the end zone anymore. Yeah, but I think so the need for returners.
The ability for hang time becomes really important.
It does. I think, hang time and technical competency of kickers is kind of back. I know Joey Sly just had a boot. Was he the one that would just kick touchback after touchback, but then miss easy field goals somehow?
He went something like 14 straight games to begin the season and never put the ball in play. Like it was always a touchback.
Which is kind of boring from a fan perspective, but
I'm just glad we found a way. I'm just glad. And thank you to the XFL for creating a way for kickoffs to be relevant again.
Yeah. You guys want to play the Darren Waller video? Yeah. Fuck it, right? Fuck it. Okay. So those of you who don't know in the chat, there's 50 people watching this right now. Thank you very much. Make sure you hit that like button in the YouTube room.
He's probably getting Spotify minutes plays.
He probably is. We are already demonetized. We're like permanently demonetized. Right? We have all these subscribers, but our algorithm sucks. We don't care.
Our pod gets red flagged.
Why did you turn to a dolphin right there, man?
See, that's a seal, not a dolphin. That's a seal.
Yeah, my bad.
Either way, so we just like playing funny shit for you guys, and that's what we're gonna do. Darren Waller, Giants tight end, he just broke up with Kelsey Plum. She's WNBA player. And he made a song about it. It's so bad that we have to show you. It's like watching a train wreck. It is so bad. It is bad beyond bad. But don't let me taint your opinion. I'm going to let you hold your own opinion for it. And then you let us know in the chat what you think about Darren Waller's love ballad breakup. All right. We might not listen to all of it. We might just like in bits and pieces.
You know, in life, it's hard to love. It's hard to be free. It's hard to give out of your soul and have your heart broken.
And yes, Deluxe, it is auto-tuned. His entire voice is 1000% auto-tuned the entire thing. So we'll
hey man, I'm just saying,
it's so bad.
How Khaki can play the motherfuckers is taking L's, bro. Chris Brown can't even help y'all at this point. That's like the dark skin of this light skinned nigga ever.
Oh, no. Keep playing it. Keep playing it.
All right.
Turn, but it's time. Take your time ahead. Just take a time out and feel the nights we opened up and we knew how much that you and I were real.
Pause it. I bet he sent this to her too. Like, hey, I made this for you, babe. And they're probably doing layup drills of this shit tonight. The Aces,
doing
layup drills of this shit.
It ain't drizzy. It's just the drizzling shits.
Pissy.
Yes. Deluxe said, is that even why I was auto-tune? No. Yes, people have too much money. Yes. Too much money. Don't even know what to do.
Who's the better rapper?
I got a question. Why is a grown man who is a multimillionaire doing a video love ballad and he's wearing his high school Letterman jacket? That's the funny part, dude. Like, why? Bro.
I was thinking, hey, shut your ass up and run some routes, nigga.
Oops, sorry, guys.
Shut your whole ass up and run some routes.
You know his ass wore that on a date with her, and that's why she broke up with him.
Right, probably.
Right
there. She broke up with, she divorced him. That's a difference.
Let's continue.
My wallet understands the difference.
Maybe the bars hit because it's time.
Yeah, Marcus says, have you heard the Will Levis and his Jada? Yeah, Jada. The tape is leaked. The tape is leaked. If you know where it is, someone DM it to me because I have not seen the Will Levis tape, but I want to see him.
Apparently, he didn't. Apparently, from what I understand, he didn't last too long in the pocket. But apparently, she's got a good pass rush.
Yeah. Okay. Tia says, no wonder she broke up with him.
Hey, what about who's the better rapper, Cole Beasley or Darren Waller? Waller.
I got to give it to Cole.
Cole Beasley might have him, dog. Play some Cole Beasley, bro. We're already in the hole. Put on some Cole Beasley. I am what I am.
The rest of this bad song.
How long I gotta climb up this hill? I'm tired and I wanna be still. Imagine that love.
We fast forward a little bit.
Hold on.
Piss me off. This one's gonna get more views than we are.
He can be still all he wants.
Yes, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit through this.
Hey man, Darren Waller's a handsome guy and he's filthy rich, dog. Get a new bitch. They're not that expensive.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Why you gotta say bitch, man? Why she gotta be?
All right, get a new home, bro. Woman. You know what I'm saying? and just forget. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine being a light skinned pretty motherfucker with millions of dollars in your bank account, bro. And then you crying over 8 foot tall, toothpick bitch that don't want you.
No,
you know
I don't think he cares. He just thought that this could be his opportunity to launch his rap
I think
career.
she's gorgeous, by the way.
Who's his ex?
Kelsey
Plum. She's in WNBA. She's dope.
Yeah, she's very dope.
And she seems to be a pretty cool person. You know what I'm saying? I was making jokes earlier.
Pretty fun. Yeah, I like her.
She's not a horror bitch. She's a pretty cool woman. But
bigger. Yeah, she got some soldiers on shoulders on her.
Yeah, she's tough. You gotta look alike to play it.
I mean, does he think he's Juice WRLD? Does he think he's 21 Savage?
That's Juice WRLD.
Whoa. Like, come on, man. Like,
he's 21 average.
Yeah. Darren, he's, yeah.
Listen to Darren Waller instead of Waller, huh?
Darren Waller.
Hold on. I got something for this occasion. Hold on.
He dropped the beat. Yeah, Deluxe. The whole video is the funny part. Tia says, "Please take that song."
Right. Hey, look.
You walking towards the ocean.
Put on my Kobe Bryant high school. Let him check on the winner auction.
Dev's got it.
Kobe Bean Bryant over here.
There you go.
And I want to go ahead. I want to listen to it with this on. See if it
makes any difference. Actually his, or that's a replica of his jacket, or
replica. No. But hey, I want y'all to play the song. I want to see if it sounds different when I have my Letterman jacket on.
If you take time, you feel the wave fall off. fuck with your plans.
No, it's still terrible. It's still terrible, bro.
Is it just as bad with the jacket on?
It's just as bad with the jacket on. And just hot, you know. Fat niggas don't need to wear jackets under lights.
Just hotter.
Tired of your day job. We can go down that dirt road like some kids. We can go play hard.
It probably wasn't even that bad.
Yo.
Listen, though.
Kind of rhyme a word with a sound.
Oh, hey, I do it sometimes. But hey, it wouldn't even be that bad if he didn't auto-tune it, man. There's plenty of bad rappers that end up making money. He could have been one of those guys, but he didn't have to add auto-tune.
This dude, this dude.
It's so bad.
I got Logic 11. I'm thinking about breaking it down to stems.
Oh.
Nice, we opened up and we knew that you were real.
I feel bad for that girl that had to be in this video with them. She's probably
I know that bitch got checked. Bro.
She's probably like,
he flew her out for the weekend.
I gotta listen to this.
That lady got a check, bro.
I'm sure she did. Here we go.
She was
trying to look like a Kelsey Plum for like a year. It paid off.
I made a joke earlier. Like, this is the type of video that you just keep in your draft section of your social media, and you never hit post. It just stays in your draft. You just keep it in there so you can watch it anytime you want.
This looks like, if you ever gone to karaoke and they have like the generic videos for when you do karaoke to the song.
Oh yeah,
like,
the background.
What that looks like.
We did one to my mom's playing tricks on when we were in college. She was lit. I ain't gonna lie to you. A little fake ass background.
No. Like if you go to like a real karaoke bar, like they'll play a video behind the words on the screen.
Yeah.
This looks like that video for some other song.
Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna front though. Y'all play my videos from YouTube, man. I'm probably gonna get laughed at too, but I'm not NFL. I'm not NFL player. This is the funniest shit, dog. Like you woke up at Diddy's house. Like what the fuck is
just
going
needs
on,
to make this their wallpaper. Just like
no, watch the water hit him in the mouth and shit though. That's what's funny. Like you can tell he's like, oh, I'm ready for this shit.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Hey. This one was brought to you by Brazil. Oh.
Don't drown, son.
He got splashed in his own video, bro.
Oh man. So
you can drown in 2 inches of water.
It was like P. Diddy's house. He woke up at P. Diddy's beach backyard. Hey, you gotta play Cole Beasley, man.
I'm gonna play it right.
Cole Beasley's a better rapper than you are, Waller. I don't think it would have been horrible if you took the auto-tune out, though. I ain't gonna front. Now that I listen to it in some nice studio audio techniques, whatever.
So I know for sure that I don't know if Waller will copyright us, but this will, because I'm sure Cole Beasley copyrights off this joint.
Man, fuck out. Yeah. I already did a better video. I take that back.
Buffalo.
Sometimes I'm in my feelings, and other times I'm numb.
Cole Beasley's better than him, dog.
Times I feel.
It's already better than Darren Waller. I've only heard 10 seconds of this shit.
If you didn't know Cole Beasley was a football player, he could probably pass off as like a guy who never made it rapper.
Or a guy who had like a couple minor hits,
Yeah, he might got Max Kellerman. You know what I'm saying? Max Kellerman.
Oh, we listen to Max Kellerman next. You best believe it's coming up next.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Max Kellerman's winning. He's beating Phil in a battle. I haven't told y'all this.
He said he couldn't understand what Darren Waller was.
He's gonna Kendrick Lamar you, dog. They're gonna you ain't allowed to use Redskins no more.
Max Kellerman, no, you understand? Max Kellerman be breaking out the Iggity like it's 92.
It was 92 when he did it.
Yeah, it was perfect. It was like perfect 90s hip hop. It was perfect. It was perfect, dude. It was perfect. Yeah, so y'all remember when Deion Hammer tried to
put that Cole Beasley back on. You can
he is feeling that cold.
I'm living.
Hey, y'all sleeping on Cole Beasley, dog. Cold world. Tell him, Cole.
Sometimes my cup half empty, other times it's half full. Sometimes don't give a fuck, there's other times that I do.
He working with something. He's working with a little something.
Look at that. He picked the theme and he's stuck.
All right, we push it forward a little bit.
The more to feel me, most times I ain't feeling them. At times I just want to live. At times want it harder, and most times want to be alone. Sometimes wish I had my friends. Sometimes I don't want to think.
I want to hear about a rich nigga is sad, man.
Just be happy.
Oh,
to be sad about.
I can pay all my bills, bro.
Oh,
it sucks. I'm screwing models every night, bro. It's so
He's repping. He was playing for Buffalo. He's repping Buffalo on his shirt. Darren Waller has put on his high school Letterman's jacket.
Man, this dude's that we're talking about, it's hard to be rich and screw models all the time and come up with mixtapes in the off season. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these all-pro trophies I didn't deserve that I got. This motherfucker, man. Like, I don't know, man.
I had it,
but he is better than Darren Waller.
Thing is, though, is that when it went to his verse, like the production went down or his mic went up, and that kind of ruined it. If they had brought the two closer together, he has something. But
Yim says anti-vaxxers should be allowed to have careers. Remember, he was one of the few players who was like super like anti-vaxxer, but he was extremely like vocal and open about it. Right? It wasn't like his shtick, and then from there he launched into. I'm
not out here trying to kill somebody's check for what they decide to do with their personal health.
By the way, Cole Beasley will be the best receiver on our team. I'm gonna just put that out there. But
I'm speaking of the man who did get vaxxed. All right, that's just I'm not trying to take money out of people's hands.
I'm not dead. I don't know what he did in my DNA, but I'm not dead. According to Terrence Howard.
Yeah, I'm gonna grow a third leg here pretty soon.
Yeah, I already have one of those. I'm gonna grow a fourth.
Let's
but
he's working with real.
So most times I don't know what's real, and sometimes I don't want it. Sometimes I'm in my feelings.
Okay, he's back in his feelings.
Shouldn't even to be that, be crisp, need to be it, need to be glad, need to be tight, need to be true,
right there,
need to be why, need to be proof.
Voice low, Cole.
Need to be me if I'm you.
Is he still playing? Is he still playing?
He sounds like he's depressed. He's not black. That's what it basically is. Man, it's a lot easier.
Nah, see that second verse? See that? You know what it is? First, chorus sounded good. First verse, he was trying to be emotional, like torn up. And then second verse, he goes low and he starts getting to actual like trying to spit. That was good.
Cole Beasley
don't work.
Cole Beasley, if he had some production, man, he would have been all right. You could have made that sound better. Like the rapping was clipping.
Look. I think we got something here. We should start reviewing athletes doing music careers because
who you think is
I'm bald and bearded like Fantano. I could do this.
Top 5 rappers you think that are not rappers with a rap song? Shaq's number 1,
put
right?
some respect on Max Kellerman's name. Like this is like third base vibes. This is
why would a white dude ever shave his head? They need to.
This looks like Onyx. They wanted to be like Onyx back in the 90s.
Like Remy on Higher Learning.
Third base off a witch.
He looked like Remy on Higher
Max
Learning.
Kellerman, the ESPN analyst. This is Max Kellerman.
He was a cornball then. He's a cornball now.
He's crazy. Max Kellerman, if you're watching this, I'm a fan. He's tripping, dog. I fuck with Max Kellerman. Smartest guy on ESPN, they fired.
He owns it though. It's not like he thinks it's funny. He's
a miracle individual in your swimming pool. I mean, that's what he's doing.
All right. From Liverpool.
They're very Dr. Seussy.
That's why all the rap was in the 92s. Have you listened to the Humpty Dance, nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Yeah, they just had better production back.
Engine number 9,
So yeah, that's Max Kellerman.
That whole track's dope. Everybody just remembers that because it builds up to the last verse.
Max Kellerman got bars, dog. Hey, Max versus Phil. I'm going Max, dog. You want to come out with a mixtape? Bust Max up, bro.
You see that dude's video? I could write.
Hey, Max and Cole should do it.
Play my shit then. You want to get copyright, and you might as well play the Shawty Wanna with Dev when I was like 20 years ago. 20 years ago.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
No, it's not mine. It's just with Dev Shawty Wanna. Spell it like SHAWTY. It's hilarious.
Shawty
damn.
It's me and Bama and
Shawty what?
Wanna.
Shawty Wanna.
Shawty Wanna. Shawty Wanna. I'm only on the hook. We shot this at an actual plantation, bro, like a real one in Alabama, a real plantation with niggas, cotton fields and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I actually rode a horse, but it rained, so they took the horse videos out of the.
Yo. You filmed a song called Shawty Wanna
in the plantation with porn stars, by the way, with porn star women, by the way.
Who is this? Who is?
Man, I gotta send you. I'll send you the link.
Jude Boy 5, Young Bama.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay. 11 years ago.
Yeah. Rest in peace. The black dude in there was my friend, got killed, man, got murdered.
World premiere. On
everybody in this video has been shot 3 times or more, except for me. By the way, just so y'all know.
There we go.
So for the music.
Good Boy Films. Here we go.
Including some of the women, probably. Yeah.
Jody Wanna featuring Dev, directed by you. This is Dev. This is our own Dev.
It's old, man. It's real old.
You got here?
On my chest, wanna make my next jig. She willing to run.
Yeah.
Oh. Dev, you got the
yeah, with hair, nigga.
Dev Pain. Here, let me get
That's old. That's old, boy.
This is our own Dev.
Boy, that's old.
Our Dev. Dope, bro. Look at you, man.
I nigga wearing a watermelon a while ago over red and blacker or some shit.
You look good, man. Can you grow that amount of hair these days?
Only downstairs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can even grow it on my. This is 46 years. This shit don't grow. I had the same beard then, dog. She wanna be that girl, retired porn star. Like I'm Stacey Adams back in.
Trying to do the technique where if you pause every 10 seconds and talk about it, we might not get demonetized.
Transformative content.
Content. We are reacting to other people's content.
Yeah. Yes, that video literally is in Huntsville, Alabama, dog. Like in the front yard.
Here's the thing. Why do you look? And this is to be credit to you. Why do you look like a million times more fly than everybody else in this video?
Yeah, I'm not. But
you know, just sitting down here. Hold on.
Before I jump out the window, what's your name? Excuse me, miss. You got a lovely frame.
Not a wig, you asshole.
That guy was giving me
I'm getting some like old Jeezy vibes.
Yeah, Jeezy.
I'm not telling y'all anymore, man, dog. Just to let y'all know, but you know.
Just wanna be my lady. Just wanna have my baby. No child support.
We got 9 more there.
Sex every time we fuck. My old lady. That's so crazy. She's so crazy.
So are you just singing the hook on the song, Dev?
Yeah. I wrote the song though, just let y'all know. But definitely. And did the beat.
She digging me, should it be? She run me on my chest, wanna make my next jig. She willing to ride, be anything she can be.
Hey, true story on the video. We like we cut the video, man. Like we stopped the video and shit, and went to the McDonald's across the street from the plantation, and got some McDonald's. And one of the girls, not that one, but the other one, she's at the end of the video. She's not in the beginning. She was in the drive-thru, but as Bucky nigga was a very big scene with a bunch of teenagers working in the McDonald's drive-thru. I was like, look, dude, get me the fuck out of here. Y'all crazy.
All right, let's get to see them hook one more.
She willing to ride, be anything she can be. She wanna be down, body on me. She ride or die, she catch a bullet for me. She wanna be down. She wanna be down.
So that dude right there, he doesn't sing anything. He's just in the video. That white dude?
Yeah, no, he does. He does.
At the end?
Yeah. He got the second verse. Yeah.
Oh, we already missed it.
Yeah.
Where was it at?
Hey, that part right there at the chandelier. I'm literally behind the camera holding the chandelier up. You can't see the chandelier. Like holding. There's some good times, man. Like we shot that part at the grocery store and didn't tell the grocery owner we were shooting us when there were cameras. And he was like, one at a time. Like he wouldn't let us. It was crazy.
You go now and buy.
It was like 8 niggas in there with guns and shit. He's like, get out of here. It's like crazy, man. Alabama was fun times, bro.
It's scary down there.
You know what's crazy is that actually I could see that back in 2010 or whatever, just being an actual hit.
Yeah, it was an actual hit. I did that song on stage with opening up for like a couple of people, man, like Ray J and Yo Gotti now. That did it. We did all kinds of crazy stuff, man. I've been there with I've opened up for a Jelly Roll whenever he was nobody, when he was a rapper, not a singer. He wasn't famous.
He was doing shit with Lil White.
Yeah, Lil White. Yeah, Lil White's a friend of mine on Facebook, bro. He goes by his real name. Dead ass.
Yeah.
Lil White. Cool. Yeah.
Very
cool. Yeah, see, that's the whole thing with Jelly Roll. It's like I remember this dude. You know, I remember the Jelly Roll and Lil White albums. I remember Jelly Roll doing like rap albums, and I heard him doing country. I was like, what?
He's actually really great at it, though. So I can't even. This is way better stuff. It's more him.
It's his songwriting. He learned how to be a songwriter.
Yeah.
I got a buddy of mine who does battle rap, and
I don't even remember.
He says that learning, like he started listening to a lot of country and stuff, because it helped him learn how to write a better song, like how to tell a story, not just spit bars.
Man, I just saw Kyrie just cross over McDaniel so bad with a step back, man. Like Kyrie Irving is probably the best ball handler
he's on another level now, man.
By the way, he got him back though. Anthony Edwards got him back.
He's doing well.
But what's the name, man? Dallas is beating them dudes 84-52, bro. Dallas is going to the finals. It's over, bro.
Oh yeah, they for sure are.
They're going to the finals, man.
Kyrie Gafford might win a ring.
Kyrie is on God level, man. There's a point. Like, oh my God, you should see the stuff. Like if y'all watching TNT, he just did another one on him. Yak! Oh my God, man. Oh my goodness.
He's almost like rejuvenated his career. People thought he was washed, man.
No, I don't think anybody thought he was washed. They just thought he wasn't focused on basketball. Everybody knew that if he was a focused basketball, he'd probably top 5 all-time point guard if he just played basketball, dog. He didn't worry about other shit. That's how much talented that dude is, man. That dude.
He's a flat earther, isn't he? He's a flat earther.
I don't think he ever really believed that. I think he just said he hit another one. I thought he hit another one.
Hey, Phil Bullock says he raps too, man.
I rap way better than that, by the way. It's just that's my hook. I did. I'm good at hooks too.
Remember, every song on this podcast is done by Phil. So this background music you hear, the intro, the outro, all by Dev. Sorry, by
Phil,
Dev.
Hit me up, man, on Twitter. And you got my shit on the screen there. Hello, I am Dev, or I'm Dev. Yeah. And we'll share some beats and some shit. I'll share some shit.
Yeah, Phil's got
some new shit.
Dev's got a whole bunch of beats, man.
Dev's shit on Spotify is dope. You all got to listen to it, man.
Hey, Dev's Spotify is linked in every video we do. If you go down into the description.
I haven't released anything on Spotify since last year. I got an album I'm going to release. I was going to do it on 4th of July, but I'm going to get married that week, so I'm not going to be doing that. So I have to just figure that out.
Yeah, but Dev's Spotify is in the description of every YouTube video we have. So please go check him out, support him. He's our guy, man. We appreciate it. Phil says Dev I wrap sandwiches to go.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, let's close out on a positive note, man. Tell us what's good in your life right now. What are some good vibes? What is good in your life right now? What is going on?
How are you getting blessed? Rock away didn't hit me.
Hey, that's a blessing, man. People got messed up down there, and you made it out unscathed. So that's a good thing.
I'm making it through a tough week at work, and we got a thing called Hot Blossom up my way this weekend. I'm gonna be drowning myself in beer.
There you go.
Also, I want to say that I'm, as you can tell, I got a little bit of a different angle here. I got the new HD camera and all that. I've been playing around with some things. I might be doing some random live streams, and I'm talking about, it's just gonna be me, the chat, and whatever I decide to play on the screen. It could be Commanders related. It could be sports related. It could be just whatever I find funny. All right. But it's going to be, we talk about how we're more than just a sports podcast. And we kind of show a little bit of that every podcast. I want to try to expand that. So I'm going to be bringing around the Phil stream. Y'all heard the kill stream. It's the Phil stream.
The Phil stream. There you go. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. At work today, I have to go show y'all. I got an award at work today. It was pretty cool. My first. Usually we get Army awards, but I got my first joint served. I got a joint civilian achievement medal from an admiral in the Navy today. It was pretty cool. My first joint award. It was a good time.
What do you have to do to get that?
I just did a bunch of stuff, man. I could read the citation if you want. I can go grab it here in a second. But
we have a theory going on here that Steve is a CIA agent. He doesn't really. He gives us he always dances around what he does. You know what I'm saying? What do you do? I do something. I do a little this and that, bro. He's either a drug dealer or.
for the fans, all right, and I'm not going to blow up Steve's spot. But if you get to be friends with Steve, every couple months you figure out something about him that you didn't know before. It makes you look at
Steve's a swinger too, by the way.
Alternative lifestyle.
Yeah,
like it's nothing like that, but it's like, damn, this dude. Every time I hear him, I'm like, this dude's more gangster than you realize, right? Like
perception.
He's probably got more bodies on his record than me and Dev combined. I'm not talking about the ones you take to bed. I'm talking about, but you know,
that
perspective.
By the way, Phil is also a gigolo on the side. Just let y'all know, y'all think I'm joking. OnlyFans popping. Yeah, wrestle them titties. That's what he does on the side. Wrestle them titties. Hey man, we just gonna not talk about Trump going to prison, dog.
Talk about what?
Trump probably going to prison. Rikers Island.
I
don't care about the politics of it. I'm just trying to figure out how the Secret Service is gonna protect the nigga in Rikers Island. That's gonna be the best part of it all. Because they gotta follow me in, right? They gotta go with him, right?
It's just symbolic. I don't think he's gonna do a lick of
no, man, it's a felony. He got 34 count. My prediction is that nigga gets also becomes old and sick, and they say, "Oh, we can't put him in jail." I guarantee
it's gonna be something.
He's gonna get sick. It's gonna be, he's sick. He can't. Watch, he's unhealthy. Watch, I'm telling you what's gonna happen, dog. I called it.
Yep. Yam says apparently one of the schools he applied to reached out to my references today, so hopefully they'll call me in soon, itching to get back to work and teaching again. That's a great sign, bro. Like when the references get called, that means you're close. At least in my line of work, when you're trying to potentially look at people, you don't
United States, or are you going to Japan?
He's back in Virginia. He's back here.
I'm saying it's the school that he's hoping he's teaching again.
Oh, I'm assuming it's down in near Fredericksburg or where he's at. But let us know. Yeah, that's a great sign. I mean, Phil's an HR guy, but they usually don't call references if they're not serious. Why waste your time on calling references of someone you don't even care about or even want to?
I know you do, Jam. I know you've been in them.
I'll be honest with you.
you take them on their merit. Okay,
I know you haven't been in America for a long time.
Certifications in their experience.
I know you haven't been in America for a long time yet, Yam. But do not let your kids braid your hair when you become a teacher in America, man. They'll fuck you up for that one. Dazzling your scalp is cool though, but don't let them braid your hair, bro.
Philip Bullock says it's a blessing to wake up and be able to go to work every day. I want to thank you, man, for the night. It couldn't have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with us. No, thank you, man. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us in the Commandthispod family. So we're a small, tight knit group, man, and we appreciate each and every one of you. So,
what y'all been watching, man?
I just finished Fallout, which was great, and I'm trying to figure out the next thing I'm going to watch. Probably Three Body Problem, but I don't know if I want to pay attention that close. I'm trying to find a fun, easygoing series to watch next. I think
Young Sheldon.
I've tried with my son to watch a little bit of it. I'm just not into it. It's the kid thing, right? The kid show.
Yeah, it's not a kid's show, but it's him as a kid. Yeah.
Yeah, his life. I'm just not into it.
I grew up in there. Usually, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, there's a new Netflix show that's came out.
Atlas, I watched that.
No, it's like it's a Korean Netflix series with an American English subtitles. Where
those are always good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Squid Game vibes where they're stuck in this house. You got to play these games to get out.
Did you watch Squid Games, right?
Yeah.
Did you watch the game show Squid Games?
The reality show?
Yeah.
No, that's on
even better. It's better. Look, dude, I'm telling you, man, you're gonna like it. That's what you need to watch then, because it locks you the fuck in, bro. Like it's way better. It's crazy. It's crazy how they pull it off, though. Like it's actually amazing how they pull it off. But everything that's in the movie is they have it like basically all the games in real life. It's so unpredictable, by the way. You need to watch it, man. Squid Game is good. You need to watch it, man. Not fucking with you. Not jerking your chain.
So if you're into the battle rap scene and you're one of these people that's got the Tubi app, Battle Academy's got a reality show called Who Want Wreck.
Ooh, and Tubi's free, by the way.
And it's free. So I mean, you go in there and it got like reality show stuff mixed in with rap battles, like behind the scenes stuff and all that mixed in with rap battles. So that's cool. If you're checking out YouTube and you want to see just the schizo, autistic, ADHD shit ever, lately I've been binging on Brody TV. Show gang. I got a Brody TV shirt. Literally. And I'm sitting here wearing a shirt that says Chode Gang.
What is that?
You know what Chode is?
I know what a Chode is. I don't know what.
Okay, Chode. So Chode Gang. That's a thing he has.
Chode's like a tool, right? Hey, you're a tool.
No, Chode is like the part of between your balls and your asshole.
Long.
Oh.
Yeah. Chode is a part.
Not to be confused with a Chad. With a Chad.
I don't know what a Chad is. I know what a Jeffrey is.
A hanging Chad, a dingleberry.
Have you ever smoked a Jeffrey?
Are you on Jeffrey?
You smoke a Jeffrey?
Are you on Jeffrey? Diddy was great in that movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm the most I don't even watch regular TV anymore. It's like everything I watch is either streaming services or YouTube.
Yeah, we know you don't watch Paul Rudd films, so we got that for sure.
Well, I mean that saves me a lot of
Phil Bug, did you ever catch the movie Man from Nowhere? No, I know of it, but I have not seen it. I think it's another Korean drama, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's good. I've seen that. I want to watch. I want to watch Furiosa. I think I'm going to try to go to the movie theater. Oh yeah, that's what I want to tell you, y'all. I'm going to watch midget wrestling Saturday, bro.
Oh, Dev.
Yo, is it Dwarfinators?
Dwarfinators, man. I'm going to see Dwarfinators.
They're coming to my area end of June.
Hey, dog, you gotta go. We can compare notes. I'm going to definitely extreme Dwarfinators, bro. That's what we're going to see this shit.
Yo, they draw.
Yeah,
they draw crowds.
I'm going to watch them. Can't wait.
That new show I was talking about, that Korean drama, is called The 8 Show on Netflix. You gotta watch it.
ECM.
Yeah, you ain't got no job, bro. You ain't got shit to do. Hang out with us, man.
Yeah, The 8 Show is very Squid Games. Badly in debt, a man hesitantly joins a mysterious show and meets 7 other strangers. Their first goal: figure out the rules, and they gotta kill each other. And it's kind of sick, but I think it'll be good. Either way,
I have seen the previews of that.
All right, guys, we've been going for an hour and 42. We're going to get out of here. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening. We'll be back next week for another live stream. Probably have some more content dropping here earlier in the week. Another top 5 series for you guys. So we're getting closer to camp, closer to OTAs, and it'll be a fun ride. So thank you for tuning in. We love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching. Chill episode tonight. We'll see you guys next Thursday. We'll see you out there in the Facebook group and in the socials. All right, we out of here. Ready? Peace and hail. We go.